everywhere. Just follow the signs.
When I was 9 years old, back in the early 80s, like 83, maybe, 82, 83, I used to walk around with my grandpa, sometimes my granny, and listen to the elders talk all day sometimes. Anyways, one time this elder came in, I think he came in from La Ronge, Saskatchewan, Dene land. And I remember my grandpa was saying he was 96, and he was in the army when he was a young man. Anyways, he was telling the story in English to me and in Cree a little bit while that old man was talking in Dene. And they also said he never spoke English or any other language, just French, Dene and Cree. He was telling the story in Dene, I remember that. And he said when he was 19 or 20, he was in the army, and they got picked out of a whole bunch, just a few, and they went to the North Pole. And when they were there, they said when they got there, they didn't realize it until they were there, that it was kind of warm, and they were on a mountain, and it was like a color of the sky. So they didn't know they were on it right away. And then when they realized it, then all the compasses point that way. And the government, he said, the government made that up so they can lie to the people. And then he pointed at me and said, then tell this one, the young people need to know the government is lying to them. That's like a big magnet, that mountain. It's up in North Pole, and they're hiding it from the people. So yeah, I remember that. So it just makes sense with everything we're learning, relearning, remembering. What a boy. You see, Mom? You see, Mom? So, yeah. You see those new maps that are coming out. They're 4 mountains kinds of way and valleys or whatever to get to this main mountain in the middle, and it's like a magnet. One big magnet. Maybe it's like the old scriptures, that the tree of life is there. That's why it's such warm climate there. Once you pass a certain point, it just gets warm. There's fresh water there. There's more fresh than anywhere else, and it just makes sense. Maybe the tree of life is there. And it's right in the center of creation. Tree of life at the center of creation. Some of the Bible says it's chief cornerstone of creation. So yeah, it just makes sense, these things. We're relearning. It's good to be in these times, waking up. It's very awesome, man. I'm not scared. This is the Creator's love going through everything. Waking up. Scared. Yeah, it's not a good energy. You gotta let that go. Yeah, I just want to share that.
When those 4 ships returned, there were sailors who asserted that they knew where the magnetic lands were.
They're everywhere. Just follow the signs.
See the shadow right there? Right there. That's a shadow on the clouds going up, kind of. I wonder if people notice that. Like that sun is just over there. Sun rays point down.
The sun rays are pointing away from that light right there.
They're everywhere. Just follow the signs.
Is the ceiling going down? Or is the floor going up? Flat Earth.
When those 4 ships returned, there were sailors who asserted that they knew where the magnetic lands were.
Chemtrails.
They're everywhere. Just follow the signs.
My mom always said life was like a box of chocolates. I could eat about 1.5 million of these. My mom always said life was like a box of chocolates. Life was like a box of chocolates.
During the 90s, I was a really hardcore fan of this band. And on this song, Until It Sleeps, near the ending, I'll show you. I'm about to play it. I remember it used to be a high-pitched, and now it sounds, this is one tone, baritone. Check it out. See? It's supposed to be high-pitched with kind of an echo. It's changed. It's different. Mandela.
They're everywhere. Just follow the signs. Octagon and the Nazi Templars from Switzerland rule the US, the UK, and the entire world. Octagon Switzerland, the whore of Babylon. They have 7 heads of state as the monster, who divide 10 ministries among each other, the 10 horns. The Nazi Templars of Switzerland, their Swiss banks and their pharaonic masons rule the world. They're everywhere. Just follow the signs. Well, how could it be else? And this also is the reason that the US brought all the German Gestapo and SS Nazi war criminals and butchers who had a Templars background from Octagon, Switzerland, into the US, working for the OSS and the CIA. And they quickly got integrated by their fellow US Templars, Masons, and Pharaohs, slowly transforming the US into a Nazi state under pharaonic Nazi Templar rule from Octagon, the motherland. Switzerland, their base. Only, well, they talk American, they act American, they smile American, and but they are not. They are not. And the political wing of Octagon are the Freemasons. They're everywhere. Just follow the signs. And the motherland is Octagon, Switzerland, carrying the name of Isis, the whore of Babylon. Octagon, Octagon. everywhere. Just follow the signs.
KKK is in. There's 3 octagons in there. And the window is facing east and the window facing the sky. Here's our Baphomet Ark, or Ark of the Baphomet. It's just a sign, but to them it's ceremonial. That's why they did the turning of the sod ceremony. It's spiritual. The agreement of destroying the earth. For them, Octagon Babylonians, they're just part of it. They're not it. They're on the res. There you go.
They're everywhere. Just follow the signs.
See that octagon? That's the octagon. Fell from the heavens. Dropped, fell down. That's octagon shape. There's that dome right there. Sets himself on top of the world. The dome is the firmament, hiding it right there. The pyramid, the 2 towers, the eyeball, that arch, Ark of Baal. And that pyramid shape falls inside all the way into the back end of this building. And there's an image of an engraven image of a dead man on a cross. So you all pray to when it chimes on that Sunday worship. You know, the signs are everywhere. It's time to wake up. There's Grandmother Moon.
They're everywhere. Just follow the signs.